Brooke and Taylor hold a catty exchange about Ridge, and Deacon reacts to Hope's engagement. At the Forrester mansion, Taylor ends a call with a client as Brooke comes in. The blonde remarks on her dedication. She's always been a healer. Taylor wonders why she's being so complimentary. Brooke explains she has paperwork for Eric. Taylor will make sure he gets them. I heard you had an unexpected visitor. Nick Marone. Brooke muses. You heard about Nick stopping by. Taylor says Ridge told her. Brooke says it was a surprise. Taylor asks. A pleasant one, I assume? Brooke says it was wonderful to see him again. He's as handsome and charismatic as ever. Taylor ruminates about them always being so fond of each other and sharing a son together. She wonders if Nick's back to pursue her again now that she and Ridge are back together. Taylor's not surprised that Nick showed up now. It's the right time to make his move now that she's with Ridge. Brooke muses that somebody certainly is interested in her and Nick. Taylor thinks he could be wonderful for her. Brooke says Ridge feels completely different. I suspect that you know that. Taylor asks what she's implying. Does she think Ridge is jealous of her and Nick? Brooke says he has no right to be after turning to Taylor so quickly. She says she sees clearly now how much she means to Ridge. Taylor hopes Nick's return works out for her. Brooke snarks. I'm sure you do. Steffi's request. At Forrester, Carter and Steffi talk business, and she shares a sample of Daphne's fragrance for men. He says it's her best yet. Steffi says, we need her back, Carter. Ridge comes in and Steffi says her father agrees. They need Daphne back now. They can't let Hope's feelings interfere with the company's success. Carter understands their commitment to success and asks if they've considered bringing back Hope for the future. They need to back her. But after everything that went down, are they willing to do that? Can they do that? Steffi thinks they're getting ahead of themselves. She personally can't forget what happened. Carter complains they think they're the only ones who were responsible. Ridge says, you were the only ones responsible. They're trying to get past it. Carter thinks they can understand Hope resisting Daphne's return. Steffi says they're engaged now. Daphne's not going to do anything. She asks him to convince Hope to get over what happened with Daphne. Carter gets a text from Hope and exits. Steffi says her dad seems distracted. What's it about? He says, Brooke. Ridge tells Steffi he found Brooke with Nick Marone. Steffi gawps, thinking he caught them having sex. Ridge says not that. Steffi says, I don't know, we're talking about Brooke. She wonders why he's so concerned about who Brooke spends time with. Ridge wonders why she sounds like her mother. He complains that Nick will break Brooke's heart. She's vulnerable and he's protecting her. Steffi says he sounds jealous. She bets Brooke is so happy about this. Ridge tries to deny it. Steffi asks what kind of message he thinks this is sending her mom. Deacon reacts to Hope's engagement. At Il Giardino, Deacon admires Hope's engagement ring. He won't say he doesn't have issues with Carter, but this is her call. She wonders if her dad thinks she's leaping into something she shouldn't. Deacon reminds her it wasn't all that long ago they were having drama at Forrester. Are you sure about this, Hope? Hope tells her father she's sure. Deacon keeps prodding but she asks him to stop. He has nothing to worry about. Deacon teases about how much they could get for the ring. He could use a new pizza oven. Turning serious, he tells Hope if she's happy, he's happy. They embrace but he looks worried. Sitting alone at the bar after Deacon goes back to work, Hope flashes to a funny scene with her dad. Deacon reappears and asks if they have wedding plans yet. A date. Hope says not yet, but he'll be one of the first to know since he'll be walking her down the aisle. Unless he doesn't want to since he and Carter came to blows. Deacon doesn't want to be her husband's enemy. He just saw her hurting. He has her back always. Hope promises they've worked through everything and are more in love than ever. They're also working together at Forrester, where she's hoping her line will be brought back. She promises Carter's a good man. Deacon can see how happy she is, but reminds her that Carter kissed Daphne Rose. Deacon knows how hurt Hope was when Carter kissed Daphne. When you see your kid hurting, you just want to make it stop. Carter arrives and asks Hope if she wanted to see him. Deacon says, "I did. I wanted to get something off of my chest concerning you and my daughter." Deacon wants to make a few things clear. He gives him credit for coming to him about his proposal, but he has to be sure. His daughter is precious to him and all he wants is her happiness. Carter says, "So do I." Deacon warns, "Then don't screw up again." Carter and Deacon shake hands. Carter vows to spend the rest of his life cherishing Hope. His life isn't complete without her. In his head, Carter thinks about Steffi asking him to convince Hope to get over what happened with Daphne.